when you get old, you don't know what day things are. Tia woke me up talking about, you got a show. I said Saturday. There's no show today. Turns out it ain't Saturday. Sorry. Anyway. Man, we got a few stories for you guys this morning if I can get awake. The Rock Machine versus the Vagos down there, over there in Phoenix. Holy moly. There have been some arrests and stuff. We first reported on this. So there's been some arrests and stuff. At first, a lot of the stuff comes out as it develops. And so we report it as it grows, as we see it in the newspaper and stuff. And a lot of, we're not breaking any news. So a lot of this we're just following from reports that we're reading. And then you gotta be careful when we report this stuff. The newspapers never have all the facts. Neither do we. A lot of times we get more facts because we're tied in, and motorcycle clubs will call us, right? So sometimes we have more facts, but when we're reporting the stuff that we're reading, and sometimes it's for the first time, do understand that there could be inaccuracies in some of it, and sometimes in a lot of it. So always keep that in mind. We report what we see and what we're reading, but unless we say, hey, man, we talked to a club and this is the inside, give us a little leeway in our reporting as it may change or whatever. And you guys know me, I'm always going to tell both sides of the story. Let any side on that wants to talk or send in their, their statement or whatever. And if we get it wrong, we will get it back. But we got some stuff to report about this, and there have been some arrests now, and it's a lot different than what we were originally thinking, okay? And then one of the most damaging elements of the case, of course, will be the cell phone evidence. You guys have got to stop using those damn cell phones. You gotta stop using those cell phones, because those cell phones are taking y'all out, man. They're taking y'all out. It's been so long since the movie 24 was on. You guys remember 24? In 24, he would always take his cell phone, open it up, and take the battery out before he did anything. And they have eliminated your ability to take the battery out. That's gone. So you just can't take this thing with you. And it's always on and working. You know how you know it's always on and working? You know how you know? Because all you got to do is say, hey, Google, what time is it outside? And boom, just like that. Hey, Google, what's the temperature outside? That's how come you know it's always on. That's how come you know it's on.
The temperature in Tucker currently is 46 degrees.
That's how you know? It's always listening. It's always listening. And it will tell on you. It will be like, Black Dragon was there. He did it. I know he was there. He was there. Let me give you his exact location and coordinates, man.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
Let me tell you what he looked up. Let me tell you what he was watching.
Oh, my
Let
God.
me tell you the porn channels he was on. Yeah. So just, keep that in mind, my bros and sisters. Keep that in mind. It's always looking. Also, there's a large incriminating data and all that. We're going to take a look at that. Plus, it seems as though the chickens may be coming home to roost for Albert, Marcel, Big Cell, Tillman III.
Oh, shit.
Woo, I tell you what, man, when you spend a lot of time online effing with people, it's horrible when it comes back. I can tell you it's horrible when it comes back. We have the story of this. For those of you who don't know who that guy is, he is a long time, one of the longest running on TikTok. I think he's, on YouTube. I think he's had his show since about 2012. So he's among one of the first to have MC protocol and biker lifestyle, biker club lifestyle channel. He's one of the oldest in the game. Actually taught me a lot. Helped me get started in this game. So there was a story about him being arrested, and we'll talk about that, what we might know about that. And ouch, it can be very embarrassing. I can tell you, having been publicly ridiculed myself, it is tough. Man, I went all this time without coughing, and now that's some BS. Anyway, another thing. In a surprising decision in Tampa, the Tampa City Council rejects a biker crackdown. This was going to be directed towards the young black kids down there, always riding in those big groups and stuff. They had a ordinance that was going to ban wheelies. How do you ban wheelies? They had an ordinance to ban wheelies and large gatherings of bikers down there. So that was voted down. We're going to talk about that, man. That was pretty cool. And the preacher found this.
That's really
The
nice.
preacher
Thank you.
found this one. This one is, this was crazy. There has been somebody who has been arrested under that new license plate law in Florida that Big Bone told us about the other day. Yeah.
And the bloodlust is building
Yeah.
in the bleachers.
That guy, was arrested for just a little piece of his license plate covering like the bottom part of the F in Florida. It was crazy, man.
Oh my God, bro.
It was crazy.
Hell no,
Yeah.
man.
So,
Man,
yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna take a look at that. All of that in a minute and 7 seconds when we return. I'm Black Dragon. Thank you all for tuning in since 2016. We will be looking at the come on, there you go. Rock Machine versus Vagos. And Big Cell is in jail. Well, he's not in jail anymore, actually. He got bail, but Big Cell in jail. In jail with bail. All right. Back in a minute and 7 seconds. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in just a moment. Where's my button? Where's my damn button? Man, how do I just get buttonless like this? Okay, here we go. Action.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the day they hit the sea, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the best from the mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath. MC. We're paid his dues and the artist stripes. From prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters. There have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Like Michael with the cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kick Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Just self-educated by his books and you learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
Wow. Alrighty. All right. righty then. All righty then. That felt good. It's your boy Black Dragon. You know, my voice was all like not hard like it's supposed to be, but hey, man, I'm trying out here. I'm trying to get past this cold. It's good to see you guys all. And that is not true. That is not true. Do not say that I'm happy. Do not say that I'm happy to see somebody in jail. Do not say that. I'm not going to have that said. I'm not having that said. And allow me to introduce my co-hosts. I would love to introduce my co-hosts and make sure that y'all aren't saying that. Hey, we are the only motorcycle club and MC protocol channel in the entire world to have our very own Dr. Logic in the house. And the wonderful.
What's up?
The commissioner.
This dude right here.
What up, though? What's happening? Logic, what's going on? Man?
Come on, Joe Cool. For real now, right?
Are we proud of our studio or something?
Yes, he is. Yes, we all are proud of his studio.
Are we proud of our new studio?
Hey. I'm proud of it, man.
Dude.
Yeah.
You got to step up my game, Doc. You got to step up my game, bro.
Boy, is this boy transparent or what, man?
Shoot.
Hey.
That dude, come on, like,
God, man.
yeah, man, what's up? Yeah.
I'm ashamed of my raggedy ass studio.
You know, right?
Hey, man.
I
Sometimes
might just
you
turn
gotta-
the camera off and just let y'all hear my voice.
What's up, the magnanimous Leah Forbes? Supermodel Leah Forbes is on. What's up, Leah Forbes? Oh, thank you for tuning in. What's up? Oh, my God.
Man, C.
Major
Ryder.
Hardly.
What up, Joe?
C. Ryder's on. Oh, my God. What's up, C. Ryder?
Love the studio. Now, I gotta say, this is what I gotta say.
What's
As soon as
that?
I saw that, of course I laughed because I love it. But you know what would look good in that studio?
What's that?
Is if you got your lavish in the window and you got your banner in lavish, but if you had lavish on the wall.
So I can't really,
man.
I
I'm
can't
just telling
really,
what I mean. I can see that
because game recognized game, man, and you know, players unite.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't hate on each other, but to be honest, you know, we congratulate, you know, and appreciate.
So I'm a hater is what we're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be a part of this congregation over here, man. But
hey, man.
but you know, man, the thing about it is, Logic, man, I'm waiting to get this this shelving in the back under the TV to go across the wall before I even start doing some signs and posters and anything like that, because I just don't know how tall it's gonna be.
Okay.
That's the only reason why. And I've been looking online. I just haven't found something taller than 27 inches.
Okay.
Yeah. But I am gonna put, you know, a lavish sign up. I don't even think I'm gonna still have that banner in here. And I want to put a couple pictures up around the wall and decor and everything like that. The neon lights behind the TV. So it's gonna pop out, man.
I love it, man.
After I get after this Christmas holiday stuff go, you know, I got teenage boys. They're expensive.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
After I get that out the way, man.
Well, your place is looking great, man. I got to tell you, it's looking wonderful. No hate.
Appreciate that, man.
No hate. Although, I mean, I could point out a couple things, but I won't.
Hey, I'm still in the building stages, man.
Hey, man, this rock machine thing, this is crazy. Let's cut straight to that. I want to thank all my guests, everybody, for being here. Major Hog League, I see you out there. Supermodel Leah Forbes, I see you out there. Nuzzleplex and everybody
out here.
Yeah.
All the greats.
Vernon, Bolo's on. Everybody, all our great people are on. Assault Wrestling Alliance. First time seeing them. What's up, man? Anyway, here we go. Share the screen. Action. Boom. And we'll just start with this video.
Update. Detectives are blaming a rivalry between biker gangs For a deadly shooting downtown last month, they've now made 2 arrests. 37-year-old Nicholas Sheehan, charged with first-degree murder, held on $1 million bond. Another suspect, 50-year-old Michael Zavala, arrested out of state and is awaiting extradition. Police say they're members of a bike gang called Rock Machine. One of their members died, along with a member of the rival gang, during a fight right off the I-17 at 7th Avenue, which involved a shootout and one of them intentionally running over another with a car.
So that's the quick version that we get. When we read into the story, man, this is kind of crazy. The way we first thought it, or the way we first thought about it, or first reported it, a guy was being shot from the Vagos was shooting a Rock Machine member, and it really looked like maybe they got into it at a light. He shot him. His buddy saw it. A Rock Machine guy saw it and then ran him over, and he didn't get arrested immediately. And so now we've learned more. It is said in this story, reported by the Arizona News, gang rivalry led to this. A Rock Machine gang member planned to confront the Vagos members at a surprise bar, at Surprise Bar, docs say. So this right here is very interesting development, because it says the Rock Machine Motorcycle Club actually planned the confrontation against the Vagos. So in newly obtained court documents, and let me make this a little bigger so you guys can read it. Newly obtained court documents revealed that a heated gang rivalry led to a chaotic shooting and ended with a biker being run over late last month near a downtown Phoenix freeway ramp. On Thursday, the Phoenix Police Department identified 2 more suspects linked to the deadly brawl on the night of November 28th. Nicholas Sheehan, just 37 years old, who was booked into the Maricopa County Jail this week. The other suspect, Michael Shane Zavala, 50 years old, was arrested out of state and is awaiting extradition. It is unclear which state Zavala is being extradited from at this time. A third suspect, Job Martinez, 53, the president of the Vagos Phoenix chapter, he was the guy run over and killed during the fight, police said. So we were not aware of his name, nor the fact that he was the president of the chapter at that time. Here is a picture. This is Nicholas Sheehan, 37 years old, who was arrested. Court paperwork shows that another guy, Scott Kikes, 36, just 36, as a member of the Rock Machine biker, we like to say club, had left his house to head to a sports bar in Surprise with a friend. Is Surprise a city? I guess. I don't know. Is it the name of the sports bar? In Surprise. Maybe that's a city over in Arizona or something. I'm not sure. Other members of the Rock Machine biker club, Sheehan and Zavala, were also planning to go to the same bar that night. During the drive, the Rock Machine group reportedly spotted 2 riders, Martinez and an unidentified biker wearing all dark clothing. At that point, the Rock Machine group turned around and began following those men. And they started talking on their phones. And you guys know that this is all going from cell phone tower to cell phone tower. Or you should know. Once at the intersection of Interstate 17 and 7th Avenue, a fight breaks out involving Martinez, who was assaulted by the Rock Machine members, Sheehan and Zavala, court documents said. Police did not detail whether the other biker was involved or left after he was followed. Court papers detailed how Martinez was attacked and part of his vest was forcibly ripped off. Here we go with that patch policing shit again. By Kikes and another biker. After the fight, as the Rock Machine members tried to speed off, Martinez was able to shoot Kikes. It's at that point that investigators said Zavala then made a U-turn with Sheehan in the car and intentionally hit Martinez with his car. This was the viral TikTok video that we saw circulating throughout the valley, and it was cited as digital evidence of that, police said. This is the one that where everybody's, we didn't show that in its fullest, where it showed that man being hit and thrown 20 feet in the air and all of that kind of stuff, and actually showed him being killed. And it doesn't show the shooting, but it shows right after. And of course, nobody wanted that to be out there because it was evidence, and that's exactly what they called it, digital evidence. Here you see that digital evidence. Martinez died after arriving at the hospital from blunt force trauma related to being run over. He wasn't actually run over. He was hit and thrown through the air. The car didn't run over the top of him, but it threw him in the air, and he must have gone 10 to 20 feet high. And when he slammed into the ground, I mean, he had to slam into the ground at over 20 miles an hour. While Kike himself died hours later from the shooting at the hospital. So they both died at the hospital. During the investigation, Sheehan was identified as a suspect involved in the fight. Then on December 9th, investigators found text. And now, if you guys will remember, the man who ran him over was not arrested immediately because he did the one thing you're supposed to do. He kept his mouth shut and refused to answer any questions. So they had to let him go pending further investigation, where he probably left and maybe went out of town or whatever and got his things in order as much as he possibly could to get ready for probably what was going to happen with the arrest. So when Sheehan was arrested at his home on Wednesday, detectives recovered gang patches and vests. Again, they're going to get your patches and they're going to get your vests and everything related to the club. They're going to take it all. So they took his patches, vests, and probably bylaws and whatever else they could find. He admitted, and here, you're not supposed to admit to anything, but he admitted there was a plan to fight the Vagos, authorities said. So they have that from his mouth already. That's something they already have, according to this news story here. He admitted there was a plan to fight the Vagos, the authorities said, further dooming his fate. Jail records show that Sheehan faces now first-degree murder, aggravated robbery. We just saw this in the case against the Outcast, this aggravated robbery charge, which comes from taking somebody else's colors. We've seen that. They got 25 years, anywhere from 5 to 25 years for that. And he got the street gang-related charge. This is standard. That's what they got here in Georgia. So all the way over in Phoenix, we see these same things. The first-degree murder, they didn't have that in that case, but the aggravated robbery, we saw that. The street gang-related charge, we saw that. What I don't see here is the, what do they call that? Conspiracy. I don't see that here, but it's possible that could come. So all of these felonies have amassed to him being held on a $1 million bond. And that's the craziness in that story. There will be more to come, more to follow, I'm sure. But as of now, that we have people arrested, somebody's waiting extradition. We got $1 million bond. We got a first-degree murder felony charge, all that stuff. Gang-related charges, all that stuff. Guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You can't be on those damn telephones.
You know what? I'm watching. I got a subscription. I shouldn't have got a subscription, but I'm watching Godfather of Harlem, Bobby Johnson and everything. And watching this one scene where Malcolm X, Cassius Clay met with Malcolm X, blah, 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 and how the Italians had it recorded. And the guy said, man, how did you get this recording? He said, man, the FBI, he said, I got a good friend at the FBI. They bug the Nation of Islam more than they bug us. And if that was the case back in the 60s, can you imagine what they're doing right now with their cell phones? Every conversation, you up there talking all kinds of noise. Every conversation is being recorded.
Well, it was about 15 years ago that the NSA admitted that they were recording every single
conversation,
cell phone conversation being had,
and that's illegal
in the United States of America.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, it's supposed to be illegal, Lavish.
Yeah, man, it's supposed to be.
Supposed to be. What's that phrase we came up about 10, 15 years ago? Big Brother is watching or Big Brother is listening or something like that.
Yeah, Big Brother's watching and looking in.
No, that's not a 15-year phase. That's over 50 years old, that phrase. Big Brother is watching.
I never heard about
It's
it.
just it's just more commonly used since the surveillance and cameras and all that other stuff. You know, so it might be old.
That came from a movie from
Enemy of the State with Will Smith.
No, my brother. That's the second movie it was in.
Okay.
It came from George
Eagle Eye.
No.
Okay. That third movie. Okay.
It came from. I have some movies you guys don't know. You need to put me.
Big Brother is watching. Oh wow. 1984.
1984. The George Orwell's dystopian novel.
I wasn't looking at too many movies in '84, bro. Nah, I wasn't in the house. I wasn't in the house that long enough.
Yeah,
I had to be in the house before the lights, street lights came on. Then I snuck back out.
It was a crazy movie where everything in that movie is true today. That's the crazy part about it. Everything in that movie was true today. It was Actually, it came from a 1949 novel called 1984. Yeah. So in 1984,
they made the movie.
No, they made the movie in 1949, but it came. The movie was called 1984, and he was the leader of a totalitarian state where the ruling party, which was called Ingsoc, had total power over all of the inhabitants, and they had the Big Brother watching. This is what they thought would be happening in 1984, which it was only really beginning in 1984, but it is happening now.
Oh yeah. And
the ubiquitous slogan, Big Brother is watching you, serves as a constant reminder that party members, the government, are not, the people were not entitled to privacy. The government was watching them, and they are subject to constant surveillance. You got to go look at that movie.
That years ago, I don't know if Goldie is on now or not, but
Goldie said Black Dragon, call him. He wants to publicly compliment you on something.
Okay.
Call him now?
I mean, that's what he put in the post.
Today?
Yes.
Well, Goldie, let me say this about Goldie. You called Goldie. Goldie some time ago. I don't know if it was on YouTube or it was on Facebook. I believe it was Facebook. And Goldie, if you're on, correct me if I'm wrong. That he said, man, y'all need to get y'all stuff off of Facebook. Y'all need to delete all those pictures, all those old pictures, and all that stuff and everything. And I got to thinking, he said, you don't voluntarily gave the man all your information. And I remember that. And I said, you know what? Let me download my stuff and delete everything. But then you got to see if you're so connected to Facebook, because when you delete all your stuff, then all your old posts and pictures and all that is history and everything. But Goldie said that some years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I'm thinking. But Goldie's on, so he can correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, hold on. I don't even know if I'm ready for this. All right.
We ain't gonna be able to hear it.
Hey, Goldie, I think you can hear him. Say something.
What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
Yeah,
we're good.
What's going on, Goldie? You all right?
Okay, there we go. Lavish, Logic, Black Dragon. I want to tell y'all been doing a fabulous job. Lavish, you looking like a celebrity down there, brother. Congratulations, much props on that, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate it.
What I wanted to say was, Black Dragon, your platform is a platform for bikers, for motorcycle riders, for people that are in motorcycle clubs, in my opinion. And me being a patch holder, and I am very, very dedicated to the lifestyle. I love it. I respect it. And when I come to this channel, one of the things that burns my MFing ear, and it really upsets me, is when I hear you, Black Dragon, constantly refer to us as gang members. It makes me upset. So today, when I heard you correct yourself and you decided not to say gang and you used club, I want to let you know, thank you. And I hope you stick with that. And I know you said you have your reasons for some political reasons of addressing motorcycle clubs as motorcycle gangs or how they print it, and you need to read it that way. But for whatever reason you decided not to do it today, stick with that, brother, because we are motorcycle clubs. And I don't want to see this systematic brainwashing that took place even on Black people being called the N-word so much that we call ourselves the N-word out of ignorance. And so now I don't want to see the ignorance get passed down on you being a scholar in this, teaching people to address us as motorcycle gangs when we are motorcycle clubs. So I want to say thank you very much for addressing it today as motorcycle clubs and not using that other word, the G word. So I hope that even other people recognize this and tune back into your station for those who decided to tune out because you used that word. And this is my compliment to you. And I hope that your viewership continues to rise up and you brothers continue to enjoy each other and lavish.
Yes, sir.
You've come a long way, brother. You've come a long way.
Looking
And
like Deion Sanders with
what
the
you
glasses
represent
on.
now and what you got on your shoulders, you got a lot of heavy shit that you're dealing with.
Oh yeah.
Like your chin is strong and you're going to have to muscle through it, but it's going to be tough. So much love and respect to all y'all, bro. And Logic, I'm glad that you on this platform.
Blessings on you.
And all three of y'all different as fuck. Y'all learn how to work with each other, and that's the magic to this. And I love seeing all three of y'all Black men stand here strong and represent us in a good way. So much love to y'all and blessings, and just keep pushing forward. And Dragon, don't you give up. And your health is important. Stay your greedy lion ass out of those fast food restaurants, out of them drive-thrus ordering that bullshit. Fruits and vegetables, brother.
Amen.
Fruits and vegetables. So I love y'all, man. Much love and respect, Goldie.
All right.
Hey, don't let me. Did he hang up?
What did you want to do? Goldie's like my grandmother, compliments you and kicks your ass at the
I
same
hope
time.
you say grandfather.
Why you ain't say
grandmother?
grandfather?
Why you say
Because
grandfather,
it was my
man?
grandmother that did that.
You
He's
should've
the
just said
furthest thing.
grandparent,
He's
man.
the furthest thing away from anything
He
feminine.
reminds me of how my grandmother could compliment you and kick your butt at the same time.
You
That's
just
all I was
probably
saying.
should have just said grandparent.
Okay,
Yeah,
grandparent.
that's
But it was my grandmother. I'm a true speaker. All right, first of all, let me say this. Thank you
But
for
I
that.
said something. I asked Goldie a question.
What did
and
you
I
want
made
to
a
ask
comment.
Goldie?
No, I made a comment about that Goldie a couple years back had said. Somebody had said he did say that he was telling everybody to delete all their stuff off of Facebook.
Yes, he was. Yes, he did.
Yeah. And you know, that's when he got off of it. He deleted, and he was deleting he deleted all his stuff.
He was the first one to do that. And when he felt like social media was not good for bike clubs, he was one of the first ones to identify that. And being a leader like he's always been, he was one of the first ones to say, you know, he had a popular podcast that could make a lot of money, could have made a lot of money, might have been making a lot of money at the time. He said, I'm going to set the example and show you not to do this. I was like, you can step down, Goldie, if you want to. And in his stepping down, he kind of cleared the path because he was the king.
Look,
but I want to say this.
I follow Goldie.
Let me say this about this. I have always said, this is not new. I have always said, they say gangs, we say clubs. But I do have to read somebody else's article that they wrote. I have to read it the way they wrote it. And so I read the articles the way they write them. And if I'm republishing somebody's article, or if I'm on a news wire and a news wire sends me an article, I have to republish that article the way the news wire sends it, or rewrite it myself, which I don't always have time for that, to completely do the research and rewrite the article. So everybody knows that I'm not. I hope everybody knows that I'm not calling motorcycle clubs gangs. But he is right. A lot of people get mad when I read that and I say gang, 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 gang. I've said that, and so today is not the first time I've done that, but I do it every time. They say gangs, we say clubs. I love to do it that way, but I hate that it is this way, but it is how they are doing us. So, it is up to us to fight that.
Let's let Logic get before he loses train of thought, because he's been trying to say something.
That sucker gone, bro. That train left the building. No, I was just gonna say, you were talking about Goldie. I was just talking about how long, when you were talking about how long you've been knowing Goldie. I've been following Goldie since, of course, he was doing his shows, but since his club, he had those two guys. I ain't gonna say their names because they no longer in his club, I don't believe. When they was doing their rap songs and everything, and that's when I started searching. Lavish, I was searching for all the MC clubs that got a theme song, and I had them all linked on my. Because I'm looking at them like, yeah, oh, that's cool, and one down they had one as well, and I like that. I was like, man, who's this guy Goldie? Who's this guy Goldie? And everything. I just started following everything their club did.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. Let me say this, man, before we go any further, because I know we had a couple people. These are not sunglasses. These are actually tinted lenses. But I'm dressed like this because this morning, this is not something I was going to actually talk about, but I ran in and just jumped right in here. I didn't even have a chance to go back and put my regular work clothes on. But this morning, I went down to the, a lot of people call it City Hall, but in Detroit, it's called the Coleman Young Municipal Center. I went down there today to get formally sworn in.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't record it. You didn't record it.
So I got footage, I got pictures, I got stuff. I just wasn't gonna put it out there yet. Like I say, I'm only dressed like this because I went there and came right here. Seeing that Black Dragon starts late every day. My swearing in was at 10 o'clock. So at 10 o'clock, I was at the City Hall, right hand up, doing my swearing in and everything like that. So yeah, that's why I'm dressed, kind of like a cool guy today, man. Because
I had to say those glasses look like Deion Sanders glasses for real, though. They
iced out Cartier glasses.
They're nice. They're not. I don't know who makes them suckers, but they nice.
So this is a Detroit thing, man. If you come to Detroit or you see a lot of Detroit things, you're gonna see a lot of Detroit guys or online talk about the buffs. These are the buff Cartier glasses, man, the buffalo horn glasses. Mine just so happened to be diamond studded out, man. 10-pointers, 10-point VVS's in my
he got 10-point diamond studded glasses.
Yeah, in the front and on the sides, man.
You got way too damn much money, boy.
Hey, man, listen, man, it's a Detroit thing, man. You know where my Detroit players at?
You was in New York City, bro. That you just got too much money. I'm sick of it. Yachts, and horses, and you're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be doing this well. You know,
man. Listen, man.
All the odds were against you. You went to prison and all that stuff, and you're not supposed to be doing this well. I am proud of you.
Yeah,
man.
Listen, they got a movie called Buffed Up. That's a Detroit movie about these glasses. But thanks, man. Let me show y'all this real quick. I'm only going to
know what happened to the preacher.
Show you this real quick.
Hold on. Let me enlarge you.
That's me this morning, being sworn in, man.
Look at you, man.
Yeah,
look at you.
That's me this morning, man.
Man. I'm so proud of you. I don't know what to do, man. I am so proud of you, young man.
Oh man, thanks, man.
But I always knew. I knew.
You knew, huh?
They didn't know. When I met you, I was like, he needs to be on my show, man. So many people called me and said, I don't know about that Lavish dude. I don't want him. I don't know, man. Not that guy, bro. And I was like, no, man, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good. I feel it. We had but hey, for me, it showed up when them guys were against me. When Marcel Big Cell Tillman came on the show and had that horrible thing about me all on a Hollywood show and did all that shit against me. Nobody knew and nobody could see your support of me in the background. and how you didn't even know me. It was very awkward. You didn't even know me to be, friends with, and for me to be sharing such details. And you were just always like, you were just so positive, and you were like, Black Dragon, fight those bastards, Black Dragon. I love this stuff. If this happened to me, I would be loving it.
That's the environment I come from, man.
You were like, I wish the hell this was happening to me. I would embrace it. And you helped me through that. Speaking of Marcel, Albert, Marcel, Big Cell, Tillman, the third. Ah, man, I was going to call this show. I don't know what happened to the preacher. I was going to call this show Why Motorcycle Clubs Can't Get Along. That's what I was going to originally name the show until the Rock Machine story came up. And I had to change the story at the last minute. But I don't want anyone to think that I'm reveling in this latest story. So I don't know. I went straight to voicemail. I don't know what happened to Logic. Maybe something bad has happened because Logic is gone and his phone went straight to voicemail. So hopefully we're going to pray that nothing's going on with him. Here we have this that has been floating around the internet for the last couple of days. And Albert Tillman was booked a couple of days ago in the Rockdale County Jail. There it is right there. And boys, is this right? He's like 5'9". Wow, that's ugly. I don't want. Most people will tell like I'm 5'10" or 5'11". This is ugly. I don't like that. I don't want that. Nowhere near me. To take a couple inches away from you. Anyway, this is the date of the booking right here. Battery, family violence, and should I revel in this? Should I be happy about this? Should I be jumping up and down that a black man has found himself into some trouble? When I thought about this story, I thought about what you keep saying. You keep saying, why don't you two get together? Why don't you, if we are calling for motorcycle clubs to be friends, Mama's house, I haven't checked my mail, so let me get back to you on that. If we're trying to call for biker clubs to get together, why can't folks get together? And you have often said that we should be the first to show that we should be able to get along some kind of way, or whatever it is that you say. And every time you bring that up, I just go on and keep on moving without your ass, because I'm not trying to hear that. But this right here is something that is somewhat of a collapsing of things going on around this man, a collapsing of things that are going on in his life right now. And it's not something that I would normally be particularly thrilled about or anything. I looked this up on Grok, and you have to be careful about. I always tell you guys, when you look stuff up on Grok, you got to understand that it's artificial intelligence, and it can be wrong about stuff. But so you have to take it with a grain of salt. But the available information, let's see, let's go look at, So I asked it, please find me all the information you can about today's booking. And it says the available information on Albert Marcel Tillman III's recent booking comes from public arrest records in Rockdale County, Georgia. Note that this appears to be a booking from December 15th, not from December 18th when I did this search. But it's the most recent matching record. No bookings from today were located. So Albert Marcel Tillman, December 15th, Rockdale County Jail, Conyers, Georgia, operated by the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office. Family violence battery is the reason for the booking. It is said to be his first offense of that type of family violence or whatever. This is a misdemeanor charge, so it wasn't like he beat anybody up to the point that it was a felony or something like that. So this is just a misdemeanor under Georgia law involving intentional physical harm or visible injury. So they didn't even really have to see him hit somebody. They could have seen a bruise on her arm or something. Injury to a family or household member. And this also, whether you guys know it or not, also extends to household pets. You could be put in jail for bullying a pet, especially if your wife calls and does that. That happens here in Georgia. No further details on the incident, victim identity or circumstances, and publicly available records. No bond amount or release information was listed as of then, but we do know that he has bonded out. He bonded out the next day, as I'm told. No additional personal information. This is sourced from the Rockdale County arrest logs. And this morning I asked it, so they searched 22 web pages to find that information. So find me the most up-to-date information on the case as today. And it looked another 35 seconds. Can you imagine that? It says he remains in custody. Now that much we know is not true. So you have to be careful with AI. But there is no new developments, releases, or additional charges reported. So that is not a news article, but rather what we got from AI that's went out and looked at about 50 web pages that had to do with this at this time. This was the information that we got from a website called the Georgia Gazette, and this is pretty much typically what everybody got in the pictures that went around the internet. Last night, there was a very long, maybe it was 2 hours long or an hour long. How long was this thing? Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours long. These young ladies talked about, and a couple of these ladies here, these ladies are very close friends to Marcel Tillman. They know Big Cell very well, and these are people that rock with him. And they talked extensively. This is Yolanda Hammond's page, and his girl Keisha Dixon, which is, now I know she's his ride out. She's his ride out for real. She is fought the entire black biker world on this guy's side so many times. So she definitely has not liked the way he's been carrying on lately. And she said that, but you know, that's what a friend would do. That's what a friend should do. And that's what you want in a friend, somebody that would actually tell you when they feel like you're doing wrong. And these two ladies had this long story. I'm going to put this in the comment section where you guys can go take a look at it. So what you have is this man here is going through a divorce, and the reason it's news is because he's on the biker set, and he is a big time promoter of biker culture and that sort of thing, and he's always effing with people, and because he's always effing with people, myself especially, hey, what's up? Thank you for the raid, guys. Thanks for the Insane Wheels raid. I appreciate everybody from Mike Ball's Insane Wheels coming over and checking us out. God bless y'all. So this is Motogata says Beauty is internally happy. And I can tell you that I'm not happy that this, I'm not happy that this is happening, because I've been through this. And if you are in the public sphere and you are when you put yourself up in the public sphere, you are held publicly accountable. And when you have stuff happen to you, and it becomes something that everybody's watching, it is very painful. One of the most painful things that happened to me as a result of this man and his bullshit lies about me was I was in court the other day trying to help a man fight for his freedom. And the first thing that the district attorney said to me was, "Oh, you're the big time MC expert, blah, blah, blah. Up until about 5 months ago, huh? When your club threw you out." And so I am still injured by this man every single solitary day of my life and in my professional career. This was some shit that he did purposely, telling lies about me he knew were lies, and that hurt. So I definitely have, and it hurts me every day. It hurts me in every time I do a show, a live show on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, and one of these zealots comes in and screams, "Oh, you don't need to listen to this guy because he was thrown out," or whatever the case may be. And Big Cell had some shit to do with that. He played in that. He lied on me. He told people that I didn't bring the Black Sabbath to Georgia, and he actually met the real person that did it, and shit like that. So absolutely, one would think that I would feel like great, like I could just be like, "Aha! MFer, look at you!" But surprisingly, I feel a bit melancholy about it. I know how painful it would be to lose my precious Tia in the media spotlight, and to watch her want to be with someone else and move on without my black ass. That would be especially painful to me. I can imagine how it would feel to somebody else. I could imagine what it would be like. Someone sent me a picture of a ring that he gave his new person and a ring that his old person had, and they're all saying it was the same ring. He gave the ring to someone else, like stuff like that. Like how this media that he has been involved in screwing with people, how it is now coming back to roost on him. When our brother C Rider has been derided by this man has called him a thief, has pointed out some of the negative things that have happened in C Rider's life, has brought attention to that publicly, has tried to defame and slander and deface that man, our brother C Rider that you know. And so now the same shit is happening to him. And why can't motorcycle clubs have peace? Because they hurt each other in ways that it's hard to rebound back from. If you killed my brother, am I supposed to have peace with you tomorrow? These motorcycle clubs on the black set are operating on this truce that has been very hard to hold together for the last year and a half, almost 2 years. I can see why it's very hard to forgive when I find it hard to forgive a man who didn't kill me. He didn't hurt me, he didn't put any harm on me, but he tried to kill my reputation. So just imagine people that have real life wars where they've hurt each other and put brothers in the ground and burned up each other's clubhouses and shit like that. It is almost silly to ask those guys to have peace. We hurt each other in such ways that are hard to rebound back from. Some people are still being hurt every day. Like, forever, I will have this stain on me that was put on me by the national president of the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation, he told these people that there was a 10-year-long investigation on me. 10 years long. This motherfucker been in the club 12 years. You started a 10-year-long investigation on me, and you were just 2 years in the club? Man, get the hell out of here. Big Cell was on helping this guy with these lies. This is very painful stuff. So now to see him in a free fall and see his wife leaving him, and everybody I've ever known to ever have had dealings with this man financially have always said the same things. Don't do it. Don't do it. And now even in his life with his wife, she's like, I'm done too. Which is the only thing that has been protecting his ass for the longest is the fact that he was married to that cop. That's the only thing that's been protecting. Now that's gone. But am I happy about it? No, not really. What I'm unhappy about is a man who taught me so much that I was so close to that I wouldn't really be podcasting like I am, or it would have taken me a lot longer to figure it out. And one of the things that was very instrumental is he showed me how not to get ripped off by these podcast systems that, oh yeah, we can help you. We need 50% of your money. He showed me how not to get ripped off by them. And that was very, very, and to have been that close and now to be where we are, I'm not happy about that at all. Blick Dragon, please stop asking Google or any AI search engine while broadcasting. For those of us riding cages or anywhere else for that matter, Google acts as if we are the ones asking Google. Huh? I'm not sure what that means. So, that's my 2 cents on it. 10-year long, 10-year long investigation. Yeah. It stops the playing of your live stream to ask Google and Google, I understand now. So if I say, hey, Google, I won't say that. If I say that, then Google will stop you. Okay, got you. I understand that now. You take the high road every time. How you do that? I'm not necessarily trying to say that I'm taking the high road because everybody knows. Hey, yo, what's up, Flame? Everybody knows that I do not like this person. I truly despise him for the things he's done to me. Personally, things that he did intentionally to try to destroy my name and my reputation. And I have to deal with those lies on a day-to-day basis. And I probably will have to for the rest of my career in this motorcycle club lifestyle. As I go to represent clients, as I anything, this thing has to pop up. It pops up, and for me, the worst part about it is it was lies. So there is a revenge place in me that says I'm happy to see this, but there's a forlorn place in me that says, damn, I know that has to hurt, and damn, that must be a horrible thing. And I would absolutely hate for that to happen to me. I would hate for that to happen to me. And you have to do stuff like, he posted it a couple days ago. He posted it. This happened to him on the 15th. So this is the 19th. So after somebody found it, and I don't know how you would find that, like how that would pop up on your feed. Like, I don't have the Georgia who got arrested feed, but the person that found that, and it might have been Yolanda Hammond, might have been the first person to post it. But once it was posted and out there, like, who's watching for that, right? But once it's posted and out there, then he had to post it himself and put it on his own feed and laugh at himself. I mean, it's kind of a way to kind of to get the first punch in, and that has to be embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for me when I'm doing a show on TikTok and these TikTok zealots, these write-out guys that hate my guts will come on. Why would you even listen to him? He was kicked out bad of his motorcycle club. I was not kicked out bad of my motorcycle club. Never happened. The national president doesn't speak to me anymore. I was never given any paperwork or documentation or anything like that. So these lies, you have to live through these lies that these people tell. And I just want folks to see, if you just wait long enough, the shit comes back. It comes right back at you. When you make it a point to hurt people, when you make it a point to embarrass people, when you make it a point to destroy people. What was that girl, that lady that used to the one that's crazy right now? What was her name? She was a black Wendy. Remember Wendy? Lavish. Remember Wendy? Wendy, whatever her name was.
Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams. Did you saw what she went through? Her horrible divorce, her husband cheating. She was always the one to dish on other people. And I'm really worried about the preacher because he's gone and
man, man, like,
not answering the phone or nothing.
I just view things different, man. I look at everything different. We probably won't agree on the same stuff, man. I move different. I look at it, man. I look at it like Logic beat me to the punch, man. Logic beat me to the punch because he ain't on here. I was getting off of here like, man, I gotta go, man. I don't want to engage in this kind of conversation, man. But man,
yeah.
I want to be honest with you, man. When I see something like that, man, I've been there before. Not that kind of charge. Mine has been very, gangsterish. But it's still a charge, man. And I just, I'm not for hitting somebody when they down. I done been there. I done been in them situations, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard for me to really elaborate or converse on that. And then especially having, personal issues or disagreements and everything like that, man. I look at our platform, just being a voice to the people that watches us for whatever the reasons might be. Some things, man, I just probably won't publicly say. Some things I probably won't engage in. Some things I won't feed into, because at that point, man, are we sharing news? Are we sharing biker news? This is probably not biker news. This is kind of like a biker who has some personal issues and problems that didn't happen. So is it like I'm just spreading the word to inform other people, or am I able to kind of get my jolly soft while spreading the word to other people? I just look at things a little different, man. I mean,
no, you're looking at that exactly the way that I was looking at it, because I thought about that, and that's not different at all. And I asked myself, is this biker news this morning, or is this a way to get my jollies off? And or is it both? And I consider it biker news because this is a biker personality, just like when everything came out against me. That was absolutely biker news, and everybody covered it. So I covered it in that way. We got Foxy on. What's up, Foxy?
I mean, here. I don't know, man. I'm too street, man. I mean, I'm just a little too street for a lot of stuff, man. I mean, and that's just probably just the inner me. I'm probably, my edges is rough. I'm just too street. I want to kind of handle things a little different. Unless I'm trolling and I'm deliberately, picking at somebody, I would do that just being an a-hole online just because I want to get my rocks off. And I feel like, yeah, I'm inciting something. And I dare you to say something because I really want you to, because I want to take it there, then, I would be on that tip. But outside of that, man, I just feel like me, man, on some 100 stuff, man, whatever problems that I got with whatever person I might have, man, I would probably have, I would probably have to deal with that on the street side, man, for real.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm just saying that it don't matter. I'm looking at low. It ain't got nothing to do with a relationship with me or sale or not, because I haven't even spoke to the guy. That would be just for anybody. I mean, I don't know if you've been locked up before, or you know what I'm saying. I have, so I speak on that kind of, that kind of side and everything like that. I don't think I want to be on the internet speaking on somebody else's business,
Well,
personal stuff like that.
He said you didn't extend that same courtesy to C Rider.
You said what now?
He said you didn't extend that same courtesy to C Rider when you tore his ass up.
I mean, I went off of Sale being my guy, man, and we spoke on that. Who was taking up for him at that time when everybody was on his back. Same thing with you, Black Dragon. You gotta play it fair. When everybody was shooting at you, who was there taking up for you? I'm not the guy that's gonna jump on the bandwagon for nobody. If 100 people was shooting over there at this dude, I want to be that guy to go over there with that dude so I can shoot back with him. That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm just not about to jump on.
I was really upset with you at the time, and I had so many people saying, "Gosh, if he won't, if he's for Big Cell, and you should get rid of." And I was like, "No, that man is his own man." And
yeah. It
it
ain't for that. It's like, who gonna speak up for the underdog at that time? You know what I'm saying? And I've been an underdog for so long, and I'm still that underdog, and I'm ready to go.
Oh, no, you're not an underdog anymore, my bro.
I'm still an underdog because I'm always trying to shoot and go up higher. So it's always somebody above me. But again, if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got nobody to shoot for the underdog, you know what I'm saying, somebody gotta have that fight in them. And I'm gonna rock with them. You know what I'm saying? If it's 100 dudes shooting at Black Dragon, like they were, how many people was in your corner, man?
Oh, 1,000 dudes, and only maybe a handful in my corner. And you
right.
were
So
one of the few.
when you got this guy over here going through whatever he got, no matter what a personal problem might be, it could be him, it can be anybody. When they going through they misfortunes, and they having things like this, you don't even know half of their business. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying this to jump on nobody's bandwagon, but when you look at Big Sale, he put the picture of himself up on his own page. So he ready for whatever. He can deal with it. Hey, I'm gonna get ahead of it myself. You know what I'm saying? On the flip side, we the outsiders looking in. We don't know the situation, man. I know in certain cities, if you call the police for some domestic violence stuff, somebody got to go. It don't matter what it is. Somebody got to go. So it's so many different things to look at that me, Lavish, I'm not jumping on nobody's bandwagon. I don't know their business. I don't know him and his wife's situation. I can hear stuff floating around, but it don't make me no better to go out here and repeat, what I heard. I'm just adding to it. And people like you, me, Phil, Goldie, C Ride, and all the other podcasters, people gonna listen to us and they're gonna take what we say, and that's gonna be word. That's gonna be word. I don't get into that kind of stuff, man. Like I said before on the podcast, we talk about this and we talk about that. And I said, man, when you want to reach out to dog, you know what I'm saying? Y'all beefing over some verbiage in y'all feelings type of stuff. And I'm out here in the streets with hustlers that's beefing over money and territory. They pulling them choppers out. So when I see stuff like that, it's like it's petty to me.
This here is our money and territory.
No, man, it ain't like that when y'all can't roll up to the gas station. You might roll up to the gas station in my hood, and it's gonna be a shootout. all that little stuff. And I'm just speaking from where I come from. When confrontation and verbal altercations, that's a little whack stuff to me. Because if I don't rock with you, I ain't even gonna talk about you. I ain't even gonna mention you. I ain't got no conversation for him. I ain't got no conversation for it. I sit there and I listen to everybody else talk about, oh yeah, you heard about dog. Oh yeah, okay. And I want to go ahead and I want to go the other way. I ain't about to engage in that, because once I say something, it's gonna be said something. It's gonna be something different on the other end. I'm just a different type of guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And just from where I come from, PA down, Pearson Avenue all my life. That's my hood. I rep it. I rep it hard.
Northwest 16th Street, bro.
I don't know nothing about that, man.
Oklahoma City. Don't play with. Don't play with.
I'm just saying, man. I just can't get into the dial. I can't get into speaking on that on another man's personal problems. And I understand that we talk about news. Are we talking about this as news, or are we going into, somebody's personal problems for the jabs? And if that's what you're doing, then that's cool. That's cool. I just don't want to be a part of it.
And I knew that. And I knew that this morning. I do want to say that I did talk to some people who know, and they say the reporting I've had from reliable sources is that he did not actually hit anybody or put his hands on someone. And I wanted to definitely put that out there, that you are absolutely right when you say when two people, when they arrive, somebody's got to go. And another thing is, his wife is in law enforcement. So, hey, a mad woman in law enforcement might be able to get your ass sent away, which could have happened. So, I want to be fair and honest on that point too, that I've been told by reliable sources that he didn't actually hit anyone. So put that out there.
Oh man, Logic, I'm glad you back, dog. What happened?
You had me upset.
I'm glad you back, man.
I had an emergency here. Yeah.
Did you get my text message? I said, "Are you okay?"
No, I wasn't. Right? No, I wasn't. No, I'm not okay. I'm frustrated right now. I'm frustrated right now.
I knew something was up, man. I was like, he don't get off he don't just do that.
Oh no, that wasn't. No. I didn't get off purposely.
I knew something happened, so I didn't know what, but I knew something had to happen.
Oh man, yeah, Logic, man.
So you was I know. I can tell he was talking about the incident with his friend, or his old friend.
Yeah, man. I had just vented on how I feel about that kind of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It's oh man, this.
If you have Lavish as a friend, Lavish is not going to talk. He has not said a negative thing about Big Cell yet.
Why? I mean, why should?
But
you can only, he ain't done nothing to us
a long time ago.
He ain't
but here go the thing. I don't say nothing bad about Black Dragon either.
There's nothing bad to say about Black Dragon.
It depends on who you ask. It depends on who you ask. Put it like this. Let me ask you this. What kind of friend would I be to be around Logic and then go hang around somebody else and they talking about Logic?
Piece of garbage is what you do.
You know what I'm saying? So I just hold myself to a different code, man. I just hold myself to a different code, man, out here, man. I just don't get into that kind of stuff, man, because this internet stuff, man.
What happened, bro? Because people are saying, Logic, what timing? Logic coming back to save Lavish. What?
Yeah, because you disappeared. I was trying to get up out of here. I ain't even want to have that conversation, man. But I mean, again, Logic, this is how I feel. I just don't hit a guy when he down. I can't hit a guy when he down. And even whenever I have beefs with people.
What if the guy hit you when you were down?
I'm saying I move different than somebody else. He might be a verbal guy. I might be a quiet guy. He might attack me verbally on the internet. I might attack him in person in his driveway. We two different type of people. You know what I'm saying? that's just me. That's why I always say me, the way that I operate, where I come from, how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't be all tough on the internet and yeah, this and all that. Cause where I come from, man, that's like sucker shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk about, yeah, man, and he did this and this what happened to him. And oh man, that's considered sucker stuff from where I come from. Now, it might be cool for someone else to do it, and it might be entertaining for viewers to hear things being said, but that's for them, not me. I just can't do that. And that's why I keep on saying I can't do that. You know what I mean? If I got a problem, I'm going to address my problem, and it don't have to be public. It can be on address it with you, and however it go, it's going to go that way. Now you might hear about it later, but it wasn't all on the internet. I ain't trying to get all caught up with some legal stuff, man. They was on the internet and this transpired from this and detectives putting stuff together. No, I don't know what happened.
That's how you're supposed to. If
That's
I have
just,
an issue, I'm gonna take it to you. I'm gonna bring it to you. Like the same thing with that individual that when he didn't understand how my family, the Turner clan operates, and he berated me on Facebook, not understanding my whole family took offense to that because I'm an elder. And I texted him, inboxed him, said, call me. I didn't berate him on the internet, nothing. I talked to him man to man and explained to him what's not acceptable. But, you know, going on the internet and berating somebody, no. No.
Well, I will go on the internet and berate your ass. I don't have a problem with
that. What did Goldie say? Y'all some 3 different people.
I'll berate your ass on the internet in a heartbeat, man.
I don't know what was said.
Hey,
but
hold on. Goldie say, hey, you don't want to hear from him right now. Actually, I think I do want to hear from Goldie right now. I think I double dog dare you to call Goldie because I ain't got his number because I would call him myself.
Yeah, and we're gonna make sure you don't get his number.
I want to see his point of view
on
Goldie's
this. On the same shit you're on.
Black Dragon, did you berate when you did that? When you did that part of the show?
Yeah, get Goldie on the line though.
When you did that part of the show, did you berate the brother?
No.
Okay.
It was shots.
It was not shots.
I didn't shots, Logic. It was, put it like this, man. I feel like certain thing, and again, this is just coming from me and my environment, how I grew up. Certain things would cause me to have to pull up on them, just because I want you to repeat that again. I want need you to say that again. In my old life, let me say that because I'm I'm commissioner. In my old life, I would need you to repeat all that to me.
Oh, based on what I said this morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying I would, because you mentioning I ain't got time to mention names, period, man. on nothing.
Right.
On nothing. I'm not mentioning this person, that. Hey, man, I don't know nothing.
Hey, man.
Matter of fact, listen.
You know what my feelings was before when I got the because I write up the intro thing. As soon as Black Dragon sent me that picture, I said to myself, Logic, you're not gonna be able to tell him not to talk about that. But just keep it. Try to keep it on because he's gonna have to get it off his. Because if he doesn't laugh, if he wouldn't have done it here, it'd have been worse if he'd done it by himself.
But
it would have been a short.
This what I'm saying, Logic, and this is
it would have been a short or a series of them, and they would have been ugly. Hey, look, man.
Logic, I got a lot of beef with a lot of people out here, man,
and
only a small number of people know that. Them and their entourage and probably my crew. The world don't know it. Do you know how many people out here in the bike world? Hold on. Do you know how many people in the bike world? I want to use the bike world because we bikers. There's so many different pockets of people that don't rock with each other, but they respect each other enough to keep everything moving so that it doesn't involve other people and put them in their crap. You know how many people that I walk past, I might slap fives with. I get to this person. What's up? Slap fives. You know what I'm saying? We ain't on that tip, but what's up? All right, and keep it move. I mean, I move a little different. Get Goldie on the line though. He ain't did that yet. Get Goldie on the line. That's all I keep on trying to tell him. Get Goldie on the line because I need to hear Goldie's
I'm gonna
point
go
of
back
view.
And watch what Black Dragon doesn't say.
I mean, just not some stuff that a Detroit dude to do. That's all. Just not no stuff that a Detroit guy do, man.
Oh my goodness!
Like,
I can only imagine. Is that Goldie on the phone?
Get Goldie on the line.
No, it's Big Bone on the phone.
They probably is on my side.
Big Bone.
They probably feel like I feel. But then again, I'm not speaking for nobody, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, in all fairness, man, you know what I'm saying?
No, he is not a Big Self fan at all.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't wish nothing bad for the guy, man. I hope he, navigate through whatever he got going on and he pull through it and keep doing whatever it is that he do, man. You know, he doing him. And when you focusing on yourself, you ain't got time to worry about what nobody else do.
What the heck does that mean?
What does what mean?
Miss Plex 1233.
1233.
All right, listen, man. I'm about to go. I'm about to go ahead and get up.
I just sent Goldie a link. If he wants to come on.
Oh yeah, Goldie, come on, get up on this link,
man. Send him a link if he wants to come on. He can. Biker news.
You can trust.
Come on, guys. BD, give us some protocol.
I'll be right back.
All right. It is. You can call this Protocol Friday, and I'll just be quiet because I know.
Admiral Dicky Petty. Am I petty? Oh my God, I know I'm petty. Not as petty as Donald Trump, but very petty. I'm as petty as Country Wayne. Country Wayne is petty. I want to be as petty as he is. Black Dragon, come on now. You threw a couple of shots in your rant. Did I? I didn't throw any shots, Bolo. Hey, man, you're supposed to be a submarine sailor. You're supposed to be on my side. How you going to do this? If you can say it twice, you meant it. Amen. Hey, my thing is this. Hey, maybe I did throw a couple of shots. My thing is this. I can't take the entire 100% damn high road when you've been down on the 10 coming south. I can't stay up on the 80 when you've been down on the 10. I might have to come down to the 20 or the 40. For those that are cross-country riders, y'all know what I mean. I might have to come down off the 70 or the 80 down to at least the 40 when you've been rolling across the country on the 10. You've been low as hell. I can't be the complete innocent angel out here. But I know one thing. I didn't start it. That's the best I can say. I didn't start it.
Hey,
looks like Goldie's not coming.
All right. Well, I got to get up out of here, man. I was really hoping I can catch Goldie, man, so we can kick it and build. But I got to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. It's Friday.
What's that on your head? Is it cold up there?
Yeah, man, it's cold out here, man. It's Detroit, baby. It's cold out here. It's so cold in the D. Man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta dress for the weather. What's the temperature out there today? It's let me see. Let me go to Detroit. Let me see. It's 27 degrees out here, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's 27 degrees out here, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got some stuff I gotta go do, man. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man.
Oh, looky. It's Big Bone, 1%er.
This the last weekend. I mean, it's the last week before Christmas. So, you know, if y'all out there, man, get y'all Christmas gifts, watch them cars, watch where you park at, secure your vehicles. Because I'm still towing.
He's gonna come.
I'm still, and I know you're coming to get your car to get them Christmas gifts out the car. You know what I'm saying? And everything like that, man. So yeah. Y'all do that. Chris Leach, man. He said I got my girl glasses on, man. I ain't even gonna entertain that. Man.
Oh, looky, Goldie's here.
Goldie said he clicked in the link, man, and everything like that, man.
I don't see him. I don't see Goldie.
Big Bone, what's happening, man? You all right?
Man, what's going on, brother? What's going on?
Man, I can't call it, man. On my way out the door, man. I might chime in on in the ride, but I got to get up out of here, man. You know, I was just telling y'all, man, enjoy y'all, you know, y'all weekend or whatnot.
Man,
Oh man,
all right, man, Lavish.
I hate to see you go before Goldie gets here. All right, Lavish. Be careful out there, man.
You know it.
Man, yeah, man.
Congratulations on everything you're doing.
Yeah, man. Hey,
I'm
Lavish.
in the studio, man. I tell
Yeah.
you.
Lavish,
What
look.
what was that, Big Bone?
You got folks cheering for you that never met you before, but the way that you're doing it and because you're doing it, look, how many people told you, man, you must be crazy. You can't do that. How many times do you hear that?
Man, like I heard that a lot, man. Actually, I heard that all my life. But when it came down to this position, I heard that as well, man. And they don't understand when I speak about the underdog, you know, I've been that underdog. I'm that underdog. And when they tell me I can't, it's like, man, putting more fuel on that fire, man. I just keep going and going until I get it, until I'm undefeated, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that, man.
Like this.
Man, you can't run for this, man. You got a felony, you got a background, man. How you gonna do this? And that was so funny now because before, when I was running from the police, you fast forward time, now the police running towards me.
Yeah.
Because now they have to. I used to have to sit in the courtroom facing the police. Fast forward time, now the police got to sit in the boardroom facing me.
Yeah, facts. No, I
You know what I'm
get
saying?
it. I get it, brother. And you know what though? The thing is just the pride. And here's the thing: is so many folks that are just quick with it to have some, you know, some negativity. You know what I mean? Like the crabs in a barrel thing and all like that.
Correct.
And some folks just don't want a brother to be doing good, especially if they're not. You know. But what you've done is you validated every brother who's tried to do a thing that seemed insurmountable, that seemed like Negro stay in your place type of stuff. And that'd be half the brothers saying that. The brothers say stuff like that, you know, because they're conditioned a certain way to think that they can never rise above their raising or rise above the circumstances that you see, you know, as far as the nose on your face. But brother, I could go on and on about this. Let me shut the hell up.
Hey man, no, we gonna when I get the podcast. No, thanks. When I get my podcast going, man, we definitely gonna get on there, man, and chop it up, man, and everything like that.
Goldie, can you Goldie, are you there?
I'm out of here, man. Y'all take care.
All right, bro. All right, have a good weekend, bro.
Yep.
Hey, Big Bone. He's talking to Goldie. I wanted to say this to you. I said this to Black Dragon earlier. I said, man, I wish I could. Big Bone was on.
Oh, accept all cookies.
When we was talking about
access.
Can y'all hear him?
Motorcycle ministry. Yeah, we can hear him.
Allow this time.
Yeah, we can hear him. Yeah, we can hear him.
We don't want you right now, though. I'm trying to listen to Logic, but as you were saying, Logic.
I was telling Black Dragon that the stuff that we went through as a motorcycle ministry and everything, and I said, all my education, I say 90% of my education came from your family. Man, you know, me sitting here, me talking to some of the y'all elders from out of Atlanta that came up here. I was here. I've been to funerals. I've been to hospitals with the nation and everything. I rode with them. Almost killed me on the highway, but I rode with them. But you know, and I said, you know, I give mad respect to a lot of the OMCs, especially y'all nation, because that's where I got a lot of my education from, sitting with them, and that how I was challenged as a preacher and then was told, Well, see, Lodge, you let you know, we had a lot of preachers come through here.
Yeah.
And we test them just like we tested you.
Yeah.
And you probably one of the only ones that passed these doggone tests. You didn't fall for the stuff that we was throwing at them. He said, that's why you got a lot of respect. And I wanted to say that to you while you was on the other day. And so
brother, thank you. And I'm going to share a story with you. I don't think I've shared with too many folks, but I was at one year, unfortunately, one of our brothers had passed away in a different state. I won't say where, but a brother passed away, and we had what we call a traditional outcast funeral. And that's where you have cooperation with the family to make sure that it's okay, because there's certain things that take place at an outcast funeral. I'll not go into detail on that. But after the funeral, at the gravesite and that whole thing, there was the what do they call it? The not the after party, but what do you call it after the funeral's wrapped up and you go
repast.
The repast, right? So we went and did the repast at a certain clubhouse, and in tow was the pastor, his first lady, his daughter, and a few other folks from the congregation who had never been inside any clubhouse, let alone one of ours, right? And because during when this funeral was going on, there was some things that took place that made the preacher go, wow. Hey, can I do that thing that y'all are doing? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do the other thing? Take some pictures of me on the motorcycle, with the suit on and the whole thing. And he was swept up in it and was loving it. Came back to the clubhouse. An hour later, bro came over to me and said, act like the pastor ain't talking about putting on he want to be a probie. He want us to put him on. I said, man, stop playing. Oh, he wasn't playing at all. The pastor wanted to, and so, I had a little chit chat with him, like, Pastor, this is the funeral, repast, all this stuff going on, but this is a whole entire lifestyle with us. And I get that you're excited, and nobody's going to say that you cannot because you wear the cloth or anything like that, but it really is a thing to consider. And I told him, I said, maybe a better role for you would be to be there in a ministerial capacity toward these brothers. Yeah, you can be around them. You can, participate in certain things. Certain things ain't for you, but there's a service that you can definitely provide toward not just outcasts, but toward the motorcycle community. Flash forward 2 years, I end up in that same town at that same chapter. Who do I see? But I see the pastor. He done got him a bike. He's riding motorcycles now, and he's actually doing a motorcycle ministry. And my understanding was the set in that area is like, man, this brother has been a blessing to the whole community, doing the things that we talk about, a proper motorcycle ministry or even Christian club, which is a little different, actually performs. So I'm so glad you shared that with me, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. On behalf of the brothers, I appreciate it, because I know it would mean the world to them to know that you felt that way.
All right.
Now, on to some thunderous stuff.
Goldie DeWitt on the show. Goldie.
Goldie.
You
got to come off mute, bro. You got to come off mute. You got to come off mute.
You got to come off
now
mute.
We can hear you.
Okay.
You got to come off mute.
Goldie has an issue with the mute button.
Hey,
we still can't hear him.
We can't hear you.
How come when we didn't want to hear him, we could hear him? Now we want to hear him, and he won't talk. We can't hear him. How come you won't talk to us, Goldie?
We can't hear you. We got the phone. Go ahead. Talk.
You can't hear me.
Now we can.
Now we can.
No. We can't hear him.
Now?
Yeah.
No, we can't hear you.
Yes, we can.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, we can't. We can't hear you. We can hear you on the phone. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone up. We'll have to do it like this. Talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's all right.
Now.
No, we got you on the phone. I got you on the phone. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. Big Bone, much love and respect, my man. Honored to be on the same platform with you at the same time.
And thank you, brother. Thank you.
And Black Dragon, I'm gonna talk to you the way we talk to each other as Black people. You a grown-ass man, and everything starts at home. There are people that come into these motorcycle clubs that truly come from the streets, and there are people that come to these motorcycle clubs that grew up in a square home. A square home. In my personal opinion, no attack on you, Black Dragon, because you got to have a tough chin to listen to me. In my opinion, you come from a square home. That's why a lot of things in this lifestyle on how a lot of us get down, you don't see it the way we do, is because we coming from the streets on how we would truly handle something. You have to stop. If you cannot stop, there is a place for this nonsense. And you're going to have to create another channel that simply says Black Dragons rants, Black Dragons troll, just so you can get all this stuff off your chest. I personally feel if Big Bone had something to say about you that was bad, that's what you need to be worried about. Because that man is validated. And for you to find yourself upset, hurt for the rest of your life by something that somebody who is not validated, to have said something that you said is going to curse you for the rest of your life, that's childish of you. I know Big Sale. And anybody who knows him, they just know how he get down. I hate seeing you, being your age, on here, representing yourself in such a childish way. You have to stop, bro. You do this for money. That's why you do this, do this show. And if this show means anything to you financially, you have to stop, because you are just simply ruining your own platform. Nobody wants to hear about this shit with you and Sale. Nobody at all. Nobody cares. It don't mean nothing to nobody but you. So if it only means something to you, keep it to yourself.
Well, I disagree with you on that. Everybody wants to hear about it. The numbers on the channel are just it's way more than we normally get. Everybody's here to watch. Everybody wants to watch the drama. This is television, and this is where drama comes. And yeah, I come from a square household. I'm not ashamed of that.
Listen, if you are brainwashing yourself to contaminate your own dignity in your own name,
my dignity is not contaminated one bit. Bro, just because you say it is, don't make it. So bro, that's your opinion. My dignity feels just fine. I have a fucking problem with my dignity.
You're chasing the money.
I didn't say I was chasing the money. When did you? No,
you don't have to.
No, I didn't say I was chasing the money. You said nobody cares, and I'm saying, well, the numbers say different. Everybody cares.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, listen to me.
So now you're going to turn that into I'm chasing the money?
Numbers equal money on this platform.
Well, I wasn't talking about money. You were talking about money.
I'm translating.
Well, that's your That's your opinion of what you want to say. You think I'm talking about, but you know, I love you, Goldie, but I no, that don't equate, bro. I didn't say I was chasing the money. I refuted what you said. You said nobody cares, but everybody cares about drama. Drama shows are the biggest shows that are out there.
Okay, so now listen. If the numbers did not show that people were paying attention to this subject, you would leave it alone.
I would still be doing it. I would still be talking about it. You know, my mother used to have a saying, where you show your ass is where I'll get it. You walk up to me in a nightclub or a biker bar, and we deal with it face to face there. You show your ass on TikTok, I will deal with your ass on TikTok. You know, we didn't get a break. If we showed our ass in church, we got our ass whooped in church, right in front of everybody. So don't come to me like, we're from the street and this, that, and the other. You're from the street, but you're also on the internet. You're also on social media. You're also doing social media. So there are social media beefs. It happens right here. That man came on, and yes, it will affect me for the rest of my life. The shit that he did, when it puts an asterisk, just like when you talk about a president that got impeached, that's going to affect him for the rest of his life. Is he going to stop practicing law, or whatever the case may be? No. But for the rest of his life, there's going to be a period on the end of his thing that says, oh, yeah, he was impeached. For the rest of my life, there's going to be some stuff based on the lies that MF told. And I'm going to scream it from the loudest platform that I have. You lied on me. I don't have to quit. I'm 62 years old, and I'm old, yeah. But when you lie on me, I'm going to tell everyone you lied on me. And I'm not ashamed.
I guarantee you that the way that Big Cell is built, he is sitting there laughing his ass off, so happy that you are promoting his name, giving over an hour to him on your show, and you are not accomplishing nothing but
I didn't give an hour to him. The show is an hour long. We cover 4 or 5 things in the show. Black Dragon is 1,000% chasing the money. That's all he's been doing for years. Yeah, there's a lot of people that believe me. That this guy with a boat, he's obviously chasing some money too.
Dragon, you gonna do what you gonna do.
That's right.
But I'm gonna tell you, within this year, you will continue to see this channel plummet. And that's something that you need to be proud of, because that's what you wanted to do.
Hey, well, if the channel plummets, the channel plummets. Nobody's on top forever. If the channel plummets, the channel plummets. We start another channel. We move in a different direction.
Look how much power you are giving Big Cell. You giving that man way too much power.
Well, he's giving me power too. He talks about me too. There we go.
So I'm thankful that you allowed me to come onto this platform.
Hey, yeah, absolutely.
You want to provide something good.
I do provide something good. Hey, I'm not perfect. I do provide something good. I got #1 best-selling books that everybody reads, over 3,000 motorcycle clubs. That is never going to stop until somebody writes a better book. So just because I have some negatives, or just because I have some detractors, we can't make it like, oh my goodness, you stopped doing good.
My biggest problem with this is seeing 2 black men smudge each other. That's my biggest problem. And that's why I said it in my comment.
But smudging doesn't have a color. You smudge me, I smudge back. Fighting doesn't have a color. It's a shame that it's 2 black men, but you smudge me, I smudge back. You punch me, I punch back. I don't give a damn if I was 100. If I had to bite your ass with gums, I'm going to crawl on the ground and bite your ass with my gums. I'm never going to stop fighting. Never going to stop punching back.
Okay, so why don't you publicly challenge Marcel to a fight?
I'm 62 years old. I'm not fighting a motherfucker.
Okay, exactly.
I got heart disease and all kind of shit. I'm not fighting you. Get the fuck out of here. I would have fought him 30 years ago.
I'm gonna back this up. I'll pay both of you motherfuckers $30,000 each to fucking fight publicly. Bare knuckle, $30,000 each.
Wait a minute. The church paid $30K.
Wait, I'll do it for $27,500.
The thing about it is Goldie does actually have that money. So I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting a motherfucker on earth.
Lavin said podcast boxing match.
This fight could cost me my life.
No, he didn't.
A fist fight could cost me my life.
Oh, a fist fight can cost you your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, quit talking shit.
No, I'm not gonna quit talking shit.
Hey, let me jump.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to share a thing, and this is pretty interesting. Now, full disclosure, I know a lot about the issues between Black Dragon and Cell. And I'm cleaning it up because I also know my own issues between me and Cell. And like you said a little earlier, you prefaced it, Goldie, saying anybody who knows Big Cell, you know how he is. A few years ago, and I'm being mindful of what you were saying, Goldie. But a few years ago, Big Cell started a whole big thing, not just with me and mine, but about a whole bunch of others. He was calling me on the phone. Black Dragon was the one telling me, man, just talk to the man. Just take his call. Just talk to him. He's trying to apologize. And I didn't take the call. He went on the air on the platform and said it publicly. Hey, you know, Big Cell, y'all know I just be talking. I just be talking sometimes. Sometimes I just say stuff that I don't really mean. Y'all go ahead and fall back off of me. Dragon, I'm sure you remember what I'm talking about. And so my thing was, let's just say me and him wasn't the bestest buddies. The very first argument. Now, and by the way, I want to be clear about this. The biggest defender of Big Cell, whilst he was doing this, doing that, and doing the other thing, the biggest defender to his own detriment was Black Dragon. I mean that truly. The first argument, the first real good F you so-and-so and so-and-so that came out of my mouth towards Dragon was behind Big Cell. Am I lying, Dragon?
And our recently only real fight.
And we had that thing twice. And I'll tell you what happened. I'll keep it real brief. We used to do a show called the Round Table.
Yes.
Yeah, we did the Round Table. Myself, myself, Black Dragon, Hollywood from Insane Throttle, and two other cats. Or Uncle Shaggy from 1% from Invaders. But anyway, we did this Round Table thing. And one day I'm on my way back from some biker stuff out in the world, and I was going to do the show. I was running a little late. Dragon calls me, hey, where are you? I said, hey, I'm just getting ready to plug in. Oh, okay, cool. We got a special guest. He didn't say who the special guest was. Anyway, so I go ahead and tune in, you know, I do my thing to come on the stage. And Dragon says, after I get on there, we start talking about shit, you know, chit chat and blah, 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 blah. Dragon says, oh, we got a special guest that's coming on the show. By the way, and boom, he clicked the button because he had the deck on that particular day, hits the button, and boom, and it's Big Cell. Big Cell says, hey, da 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 da, and this, that, and another thing. And to your point, Big Bone, such and such and such and such and such and such and such. So I said, all right. I said, I'm going to, boom, I hit the button, excuse myself from the show. Dragon called me, Shaggy called me, hey man, what happened? Come on back, come on back. When Dragon called me, I said, how dare you try to ambush me with somebody, you know, I don't want to share the screen with this so-and-so because I don't got, my mama said, if you don't got something good to say, then don't say nothing. They said, man, they begged me to come back on. Dragon, he's here, he'll tell you. So I come back on the show. First words out of my mouth is Big Cell. I don't give a damn what you got to say about such and such because, you know, I don't F with you and that's that and the other thing. And here's why. There was no argument about that because I didn't do nothing but tell the truth. Now, do I spend exorbitant what's that word? Exorbitant amount of time speaking about him? In fact, I never do. Much like you said, Goldie, I never have a word to say about Big Cell, but I'm not a fan because of a number of the things that he has done. Now, Dragon, like I said, biggest defender of this dude, and when he sort of got the light, so to speak, was when things that Big Cell did affected him in his own home personal life. And I know what those things are. I ain't gonna put the man's business in the street, but things that Big Cell did and was actively doing, he was doing for the purposes of damaging not just Black Dragon's, not just his show or his reputation, but things that could have in fact damaged him in a very personal way. And the man was doing those things with the intent of creating that damage. So I said, Dragon, what's that one thing I always say to you whenever we get on the subject? You say, Dragon will say, well, is this when you're getting ready to say, I told you so? I can't tell you how many times when we start arguing about it, not arguing, but we're discussing a thing. He says, oh, you're getting ready to take, I told you so again. And because I always refer back to what Big Cell had done to him as a cautionary statement, like, hey, you might want to listen to me this time. Because I told Dragon, watch out for Big Cell when he first started dealing with him pretty heavy. And of course, that all bit him in the ass. Now, I agree with you 100%, Goldie. I wouldn't dedicate no whole lot of time and energy toward a beef with Big Cell. You know, I just say, hey, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. But that's coming from me. Full disclosure, I ain't a big fan of the dude because of other things that I'm not going to go into that he has done. But I'm sure he has his fans. He has people that support him. He's got people that love him as well. He should. Everybody deserves that. I'm just not one of them. But that's all I got on that.
I have mad respect for all three of y'all, and I've had conversations with. I've never spoken to Big Sal. I've seen him in person a couple times at some bike events, but I've never actually sat down and talked to him. I've spoken to Black Dragon, and I feel like this. I hear what Goldie's saying about us bashing each other on the media, on social media. I understand Black Dragons. I understand his point of view about, if you hit me here, I'm gonna hit you there. At the same time, I think comes a time. We got there's a lot of motorcycle news and everything out there to give room to an old beef. It hurts. I know it cuts deep, but we sometimes have to move on. With my own little issues I had, I know me, if I kept harboring some issues about a certain person, I'm gonna say this online because a lot of people that's on there knows me. I'll forget the preacher part of me and jump on my bike and I'll meet you. And that's something I don't want to do. That's somewhere I don't want to go. That's the dark part. That could end me, like Black Dragon said. I'm old. I'm 59 years old. I could be in the grave. My family crying. So what we choose to do is say, you know what? Forget that, Joker. Let me go on, build this platform even more on what it can be, even bigger, and let that go away. I don't have to address that, especially if it wasn't directed towards me. What happens in another individual's life, let them and God handle that over there. I'm gonna continue to handle this right here. So that's what I gotta say. Love all y'all.
So the most important thing about this conversation that is really getting overlooked is I made an offer of 27.5. How are you gonna give Dragon 30? I'm gonna say 27.5, and we'll pick somebody else in Big Sale. Let's go get one of them middle schoolers from Marietta or something. Me and a middle schooler, 27.5. I will fight the middle schooler. I'm just saying, and I take.
You know what? On the real, Big Bo, Goldie. I'm gonna try to be as undescriptive as possible for this, because this really happened. I had an associate, a friend of mine was arguing with somebody. I said, "Yo, Doc, you from the hood, right?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I tell you what, bro." I said, "Nah." I said, forget about. I'm a preacher, bro. Why don't you and old boy just go in the backyard and have it out, bro? Just get it out, bro. And whoever wins, wins. Whoever loses, loses. Y'all go about your life. I'm like, God, dog, bro. Y'all, blah, 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 blah. He do something.
It was an attack online. Why the hell should we finish it in the backyard?
Which time though? Which time? Because I know I told you about several times, and one in particular that which I won't put out, but that one in particular that caused you some disruption in your own personal household because of it. And you remember, but I'm saying which time? I mean, this ain't like a isolated, it happened once.
Like
I think that's very important to understand.
They got me as the harbinger of badness when it has been multiple times from the person. But at least I didn't come on with rah, rah, rah. I'm so glad that maybe I took a couple shots. Well, hey, it ain't nothing like one thing I have not done. I have not lied, not one time, on any of these folks. I have not lied.
You've been vindicated many times.
I haven't been vindicated. Look,
Yes,
man,
you have. I've watched
I watched in a fucking
watch this, Black Dragon. The last issue was when that stuff came out about your club, and that individual spoke up. I watched so many people speak up for you. That's what I call vindication. When you got so many viewers speak up for you, you know what? The people that matters to me on your show, your family, in and out of blood, they support me. Let me continue to deal with them and let that crap go. You said what you had to say at that time. You had so many people just stick up for you.
and just go ahead and move on?
I think more than just and this is where it gets interesting. The thing that I appreciated was the vindication that you're speaking of, Logic. That did happen. I remember it. I remember it vividly. But it was more than just online. It happened out in the world because I have it through extremely good authority that Sel had a habit of, without putting all his business in the street. He was very, let me say it this way, he was very conscientious about where he moved and how he moved and whether or not he was on a motorcycle or not, and who had to be with him when in fact he was riding his motorcycle. And that ain't nothing but the gospel. I mean, I'm not, again, I don't want to disclose too much, but there's a reason as to why you saw certain folks with him all the time if he was on a motorcycle. And my understanding is that that's no longer a concern for him prior to the arrest. But that happened, like, out of all of us sitting here right now, how many of us cannot just jump on our bike and go to bike night because we felt like going to bike night? If I'm living like that, that means one of a couple of different things. Either one, I done did something out in the world where somebody's headhunting for me, or two, I'm in a certain organization where somebody might be headhunting for me. Now, that don't have nothing to do with something I did individually, but since Sel's not in a club, I mean, he's been in like 5 of them in 5 years or something like that, but he's not actively in a club. So why, if you're not in a club, why is it that you can't just jump on your bike, go to bike night, and shoot your live from bike night by your damn self? There's a reason for that. Is you burned a lot of bridges and burned some folks while they were still standing on them. And I'm not saying that even those folks don't have their supporters, but very much to Goldie's point, I will say this. It does my heart good when Black men can get together, work together, and not stab each other in the back. I like that. I promote that. I say that ABE, that all Black everything. I mean it. I believe it. It's a part of who I am. It's a part of the mantra of my club. And I'm so pleased that there's peace being had all across the land and all kinds of, I could go on and on about it. But at some point, you know, that turn the other cheek stuff, Black folks, we ain't good at that. We ain't never been good at that. Should we? Yeah, maybe. But the thing is, if somebody hits me, it's a natural reaction to want to hit back. Now, to what degree we do it or how long we continue to do it, that's arguable. You know, that's a good conversation to have. But if you don't want somebody to hit you, maybe stop starting shit. You know, that's just my little 2 cents on it. Oh, hold on. Take your mute off.
Hold on a second, Goldie.
Hold on. We can't hear you. Okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you go. You good.
Okay. So, Black Dragon. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Black Dragon, do you know what a studio gangster is?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so a studio gangster, being that you know what he is.
I'm no goddamn studio gangster, so I don't even know what we're talking about.
I know you're not. I know you're not a studio gangster. But I just want to be clear for those who don't know. A studio gangster is somebody who goes into the studio and raps about being in a gang and running the streets when they really not like that.
Ain't about that life.
You know what a keyboard warrior is?
Yeah, but why are we talking about that?
Because we need to be clear on why you're doing what you're doing.
It ain't got a damn thing to do with keyboard warrioring or studio gangstering, especially when I was sitting here minding my own business.
Let him finish, Black Dragon.
The point is,
let him finish.
You're not willing to get off in these streets.
What you mean?
You want to fight this?
What you talking about? I'm not willing to get off in the streets. I ran a motorcycle club for a long time. You don't think I was in the streets? Hey, just because I came from what you said, a square household, I've been out here and doing my. I ain't hitting off no damn street. I'm really kind of done with the conversation.
You're 62 years old.
That's right.
You're not willing to get in these streets and fight for your name physically. Crickets?
No, I'm not crickets. I'm just trying to consider what you're saying. I have been in the streets fighting for my name. When have I not been in the streets fighting for my name? When was I not out here for real? When was I not on this bike for real? When have I not been surrounded by 1%ers? When have I not had my life threatened? When have I not been at the full time? Don't give me that fucking shit. It's bullshit.
That's irrelevant.
What the fuck makes you think I wouldn't protect myself out in the streets?
What I'm saying
but I'm not fixing to go fight somebody. I don't need to do that. That's dumb shit. 62 years old. I'm not doing that. But I tell you what, if somebody was to walk up on me swinging, you goddamn sure get these fucking hands.
Listen, I'm a realist.
Even really, you get these hands with this 357, whatever the hell I could get at you, or a dismounting wall would eat your ass the fuck up.
You're 62 years old. You are depending on this thing on this platform.
I'm not. What do you mean depending?
Just like what
do you mean depending? Depending on it for money? I got man. Come on, man. Stop, Goldie.
You don't want to hear me.
No, I don't want to hear you because you're talking crazy. You're talking crazy shit. Keyboard warrior and all this old dumb fucking crazy ass dumb shit. No fucking keyboard warrior. I'm not a keyboard warrior. I'm not a what do you call it? I'm not a goddamn what is this thing?
I'm gonna have to go.
It's a keyboard.
Yeah, thank you. It's a keyboard. I'm not a keyboard warrior. What'd you call it? A social media gangster? I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Goldie. What you trying to do? Like Flames is saying, you sneak dissing.
Listen. Everything that you're doing, you're depending on it staying on the internet. And that's
I'm not depending on shit, to believe me. When I open up man, you got to cut that shit out. Whenever I open up my mouth on any of this stuff, my life is on the line. Get the fuck out of here.
Next time that Big Cell is at an event, you need to show up.
I don't need to show up to shit. Big Cell knows where. Yeah, the funny thing about it, the man been to my studio about 400 times.
That was back in the day.
It's about that man knows exactly where my studio is. He can drive up to this thing at any time he wants to, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Invite him.
I don't need to invite him to do shit. That's how you do shit. I don't have to do shit the way you do it. I don't need man, come on. Just cut it out.
Can I get 5,000 for the toy drive for tomorrow?
Look at Lavish.
The offer was 27.
Lavish, I got to get back on it. Can I let me say something? Hey, you know what would be good? This will be good. I'm not even listening. I'm not even watching the comments because the comments will take a life of its own. Listen, you know what would be good though on the real? What would be good?
This is Mark. Come on in, brother.
Let me say this.
Okay,
what would be good is if we can get
man, just to say this, man, to everybody.
Who's that?
You know, they're telling Black Dragon what he shouldn't do, about this kind of stuff. And I'll say this, man. To everybody that's saying that to him, I love it. I love all y'all. I love all y'all. But check this out, man. Unless y'all can sit here and say and show that y'all have gone through this exact same thing in your own personal life, okay, with all the stuff that Black Dragon has gone through with this situation. Unless you can sit there and come on and put all the stuff on the internet that you have gone through the same thing with your name, your reputation, and all that, man, stop telling this man that he shouldn't do something.
Yeah, I give you that. Hey, sir, I agree with you.
I understand y'all trying to look out for Black Dragon, and that's cool. But man, unless you have actually gone through this shit yourself, man, stop telling this man what he needs to do.
All this keyboard warrior shit and all that old bullshit, you can kiss my ass with that, man. You're not gonna disrespect me like that. What the fuck is wrong?
That's crazy stuff, man. And I understand y'all looking out for Black Dragon.
No, that ain't looking out for me. Motherfucker think I'm a keyboard warrior. I got my name is in these streets for the shit I've done. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I don't got to go fight somebody. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done with it.
Come on, Goldie. I love you, brother, but come on, Goldie. Unless you've gone through the same thing, Goldie.
Well, I'm sure Goldie's been through his stuff out there in the streets. He's from the streets, but
hey, no, we're not talking about the streets. We're talking about the stuff that Black Dragon is talking about with the internet and the spirit his name and all that. Unless y'all can sit there and y'all have gone through that, man, then stop telling this man that what he's doing, how he's going about it, is wrong.
I feel it's wrong for a few reasons, but the main one is on this platform that has nothing to do with this type of content of his personal situation, and this is a platform where he makes money.
No, my personal situation, man. This is me. This is me. This is me in and out. What you see is you see Black Dragon. You see Black Dragon. I've been me. I've been 100% me. Personal, non-personal, whatever the hell you want to say. I come as every social media creator has done, just like you, Goldie. I come with who I am. I'm not a monolithic. It's everything. These are my opinions, my thoughts, my everything. It all comes. Nothing is held out.
Hey, Goldie,
So-
my brother, listen. You Goldie, you and I talk. We talk for years. You know that, Goldie. But I'll say this, Goldie, and I think that Goldie, what you're doing, Goldie, and the advice that you're giving him, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, Goldie. But I think that you should have did that privately. You should, Goldie. I disagree with you coming on live on the air and expressing that live for everybody to see on that. I don't think what you're saying is wrong, but I don't think that you should do it in the open like this, just like saying.
I don't mind facing this. I don't mind facing anybody in the open, and I do say what he says is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. It's wrong when you're talking about me. You got it fucking twisted, and I'm not tough or nothing like that. I'm 62 years old, but hey, I'm not, man. I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't even want to hear it. What's next?
I know Black Dragon is okay with me saying what I'm saying because this is going to be the best show he ever put out. The number's going to be high, and I want my fucking cut. Because all this shit is about money. And I ain't stupid. And so I'm the first person that made his ass mad by calling his ass a keyboard warrior, and this shit going to go viral.
Before Goldie, we seen him mad before.
He ain't been called a keyboard warrior.
Hey, trust me, all of us.
I was on the end of that phone one time when I said something to him, and he blew up at me. So I know what you're talking about.
Hey, trust me, all of us will be getting a private phone call after this show is over with.
I'm already getting texts.
I'm talking about from Black Dragon. We will be getting that phone call.
And they might disagree, but they can still walk away with a lot of respect for each other and a lot of love for each other for what each do in their own lane, man. So I appreciate the let me chime in and call in, man. And hey, Goldie, man, love you, brother.
Much love and respect.
Okay, bro.
That's Charleston White right there.
Nah, man. Hey, don't call me that. Hey, man, both sides are good. Both sides are good, brother. Hey, I've been called Cedric the Entertainer. I've been called Frederick Douglass. Don't call me no daggone Charleston White, man.
Ooh, Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Yeah, Frederick Douglass. Yeah.
I ain't gonna say what when I first saw the picture, that's what I thought too.
You thought White or Douglas?
Douglas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Big Bone.
Yo.
You know, man, it could have been about 14 years ago, or 15 years. I had launched this website called theblackmotorcycleset.com.
I remember that.
And I remember that. Right on. And it was, of course, dedicated to the Black Motorcycle Set. And a mistake that was made, that was quickly corrected, had everything to do with your club.
I was innocent. Innocent. I was still in Japan. Yeah, that's it. I was in Japan at the time. Yeah, that's what happened. And they didn't have internet in Japan.
I had got a phone call from your tops. It was some footage that was uploaded. About 45 minutes ago. And then, you know, that part was confidential. But it was the actual footage that was put up. And it's something that I've never seen before, but I got a phone call to remove it. And the person who called, I guess, really didn't understand uploading and social media that well at the time. So I had to tell him, I didn't do it. It was somebody else's profile.
Right.
But yeah, it was funeral related.
Okay. Yeah,
I didn't know if you were in the club during that. I mean, around or knew about it.
You know, it was funny. In 2025, it is still surprising to me how folks are, even now, still getting familiar with how certain platforms work or how social media gets shared and so forth. In fact, this completely different thing. Somebody contacted me recently about an incorrect date about a toy ride. They said, "Oh, it says such and such a date," and I'm like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "No. Here's the date and here's the information." Da 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 da. And they said, "No, I'm looking at it right now." I said, "Well, send me a screenshot of what you're talking about." They sent the screenshot, and what it was, on Facebook you can share a memory. That's what it was. It was somebody sharing, not even me. It was someone shared a memory, and then that memory got shared, and so on and so on. But what it had was a flyer with a date on it, but the year was 2019. And but these folks was all kinds of bent out of shape, and I thought we was good, and this thing, how dare you, and I thought we was straight, and is there any way that I'm like, what the hell are y'all talking about? But anyway. But I say all that to say this is that so 14 years ago, I was in a different club, but I was associated with, but I wasn't calling no shots or nothing like that. With Outkast for sure. I wasn't in Outkast at the time. But when we get a minute, maybe you can shoot that to me offline. We can chop it up a little something. It might be something that I can help out with. Trick question. I almost had you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yo,
well, guys, we are at 2 hours and 10 minutes. 2 hours and 11 minutes. So it's time for everybody to. I know, right? This is like a TikTok thing where you can be on all day long on TikTok.
Black Dragon, go check your blood pressure.
Yeah, probably so.
All right, well, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out of here once again.
Hey,
yeah, I'm gone too. I was supposed to be gone an hour ago.
All right.
Hey, Big Bone, man, hit me up. I still got to talk to you soon.
Yeah. As soon as we wrap up.
All right.
I just wanted to say, if I could, I just wanted to share that I promise if everybody watching comes over on Sunday and checks me out on the Big Boneyard on YouTube, I'm not going to talk about nobody unless I accidentally do it. Yo, hey, but for real though, look, I always love being here. Dragon, good looking out. Goldie, it is excellent to put a name with a face and to chop it up a little something. Logic gonna talk to you in a minute. Yeah, but for real, check us out on the Big Boneyard on Sundays on YouTube and Facebook, and or you can catch me on social media at what is it? Facebook is Bone OFFO, and Instagram is something else, and something else is something else. But y'all know where I'm at. Anyway, but look, y'all do your thing, and love and respect to all of y'all.
Right on. Yeah, I'm gonna tap in with you, Big Bone. And
yeah, definitely.
Want your numbers?
Yeah. You got Dragon's number? Okay. Well, Dragon, set it up for us, man.
What you want? What you want?
I want to swap numbers.
Oh yeah, I'll send you both. I'll send you all his number.
Yeah.
I'll send you all.
Then we can talk about Dragon a lot.
Yep.
We can talk.
Yep, I got you.
My blood pressure is all right. My blood pressure is all right. Just checking it. Yeah. God is.
I just sent you my number, Bone.
God is good.
All right. Right on.
All right. I'll send all you guys each other's numbers.
All right. Right on.
All right.
Respect.
All right.
Mad love, y'all.
Love and respect, y'all.
Peace.
All right.
Hey, Great Dragon.
Yes, sir. Right here.
Say I love you, Goldie.
I love you, Goldie.
Right on, man. I love you too.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what's up.
listen, if when you put the heat on people, you got to be able to sit in the chair and get the heat on your ass. It's not always, the conversations are not always peaceful or comfortable. Sometimes
Oh, I got a good idea.
Let me go.
You ready?
yeah, we got to go. We all got to go. What's your idea? And then then we're out.
So we're gonna do 2 minutes. It could be less.
What's the idea?
Logic. What could be the outcome? And the outcome, I'm aiming to be positive. To just stop it. To get Sale on the platform.
Mm-hmm. You know something? Sale would never come on. Y'all act like Black Dragon.
No. All it is an
he would never come on this platform. He said it before. You got it all like Black Dragon is the bad guy.
No, we're not saying that.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Dragon.
You got it like, oh, what if you would invite so he would never come on this platform.
Okay.
Never.
Here's something I don't do. We never gonna speak for another man.
Yeah, you can speak for what a man says out of a man's mouth.
Okay.
It's not something I've made up. It's what a man said out of a man's
Black
mouth.
Dragon. Can I remind you of something? There was another person, we're not gonna mention no names, that you didn't think would come on the show either. And they came.
So Dragon.
I ain't gonna say the name. I ain't gonna say the name online. We'll talk about it.
Type it to me in a private message.
Yeah. Okay, so Dragon, if I was able to get Sale on here, will you allow it?
Oh no, I'm not fixing to. I'm going to be political in this. I'm not. You're not fixing to nail me to some cross, bro. I see you, Goldie.
Did you see the name?
No, I didn't. Look, hold on.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
So now watch this. What Goldie just said. You made a statement, and this was just something Goldie, what you just said in his response is something that actually happened in my wait a minute, hold on a second, Black Dragon, in my family decades ago. Because you said that Sale would never come on. Then Goldie said, if I can get him on, then you said, oh no, he can't come on here. So it's not just Sale.
Let me put it to you like this. If that man apologized for lying on me, I would absolutely have a conversation with him. If that man explained why he lied, you don't even got to apologize. Just tell me why you lied on me.
Well, watch this. How about it not being live?
But it was a lie. How about it?
No. I'm not talking about truth. I'm talking about how about the initial conversation not being broadcast. I ain't hear nothing.
I don't want this conversation to keep going long.
Yeah.
But Dragon, this is just one question. Is it one lie or two lies or three?
It was a cacophony of lies.
Because I asked because I didn't know if it was just a simple address of one lie.
There were, if I could count them, I would say there were 3 or 4 lies that were the first lie that just really struck me. Black Dragon did not bring the Black Sabbath to Atlanta, Georgia. Well, I don't even understand why he's not the founder of Atlanta, Georgia. I spoke to the founder, and it wasn't Black Dragon.
Okay, so pause. Dragon, do you want this to keep going, or would you just rather see this behind you one day?
Oh, I don't care. It could go on forever. I don't care. I mean, it's content. You know,
okay, so
we make content.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Send me the 4 or 5 lies that need to get.
And you know something. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I gotta go.
You
I gotta go, bro.
You
I
dog.
love y'all.
Big,
Look,
hold
I'm
on,
talking
hold
to you.
on. No, you gotta hear this, preacher. Preacher, you gotta hear this. You dog Big Cell worse than anybody in America, and it was a cold-blooded ass. I need to play that whole. It was so cold-blooded the way you took that brother down with a smile. It with a smile the whole time.
I don't speak on nothing. It's just on my YouTube. It was an interview he chose to do.
And you killed him. You massacred him.
It was an amazing interview.
It was amazing. It was amazing. Because now, every time he lies, all somebody has to do is just go play a clip out of that interview. So were you lying then or are you lying now? How many clubs have you been in? I was in 2 clubs. Over there it says you were in 5 clubs. Are you lying now or are you lying then? I never been put out of a
Hey,
club.
Dragon, I gotta go, man.
All right, let's get you some outro music.
Dragon, send me your 5 lives, and I'm gonna do my thing.
Yeah, do your thing. Okay, I'll call you, Goldie. We're gonna. All right, appreciate you.
Much love and respect.
All right,
man, love, Goldie.
Keyboard warrior.
Don't forget the gangster. What did you call it?
Keyboard gangster.
No, he said keyboard warrior and something gangster.
Studio gangster.
Huh?
Studio gangster.
Studio gangster. Oh. And I haven't even never made a rap song, so I don't even know. All right, bye. Woo, boy, that studio gangster riled me up.
I missed 3 meetings because of you.
Okay, here we go. Here's you some music. Damn. You know what? I'm sick of you people that's still working on jobs. It's just really.
Hey, bro, gotta pay the bills, bro. Gotta pay the bills, bro. Hey, listen, y'all. I don't even know if I should give my regular clothes or not. But look, thank y'all for joining. This is what happens when you got real talk with real people, bro. Hey, stay in your ground no matter what platform you're on. Stay in your ground. But then at the end of the day, we have to come to reality that we can't harbor anger and hate and frustrations in our lives, because it will tend to take us down internally and spiritually. Listen, it's beautiful out here in the Metroplex. I don't know what it is out there where you at, but if you riding your motorcycle, you on 2s, on 3s, hey, you might be taking a car trip. Ride hard, ride safe, and always ride on faith and keep it logical. Peace.
Hey, it's your boy Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys same bad time, same bad channel tomorrow, man. Hey, my blood pressure's doing good. Make sure to take care of yourselves, man, and look out after yourselves. And hey, do your stuff. One thing Goldie has been doing for me for the last few weeks is really working hard on my diet. He is the one that introduced me to the whole idea of bioengineered foods and all that. I didn't even know all that stuff before he talked about it a couple of weeks ago, man. And oh my God, and super processed foods and all that. I'm new to that. As you guys know, I'm trying to lose weight and all that kind of stuff. And my God, all the stuff he's introduced me to, where that is concerned, I can't even walk in a regular store and eat anymore. It's horrible. Anyway, hey, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Get skinny. We'll catch you guys same bad time, same bad channel tomorrow. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Have a good day and get skinny. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book. If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.